We are here on the Good Tymez Show with our favorite people, BR and Timebomb.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How do you do?
Thank you.
All right.
How you doing, y'all?
Thank you.
We are good.
Okay, so now we got everybody on the line. Let's introduce everybody one by one.
This is good.
Hi, my name is Chanel Jenkins. I'm the trumpet player and vocalist for BR and Timebomb.
And this is Jabril, the drummer for BR and Timebomb. This is Carnage, the guitarist and sometimes vocalist for BR and Timebomb.
There we go. I got scared for a minute. I thought I lost everybody.
That's funny, we want to try to make sure we're not all talking at the same time because then it sounds like.
Right.
That's true.
Okay, so the last time we talked, BR, you wasn't available. So how have you been?
I've been good. Been good. We're just real busy doing a lot of different things.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
And acting music.
Right. Now the album dropped September 30th. How many tracks is on the album?
4.
4?
And it's going to be followed by a full-length album.
Okay. So when can we expect the full-length album?
Sometime next year.
Okay.
I can't be more specific than that. We don't know yet. We're working on it, though.
Okay. Now, have you guys been touring, doing more show dates since your album dropped?
Absolutely. On the 30th, when we released the record, we did a big show in Brooklyn. It's an annual thing called the Atlantic Antic Festival. About 250,000 people, catch that festival every year.
Wow.
And it's right down the street from where the Nets just moved to Brooklyn. So, we definitely had a huge crowd for that. And I just found out today, you guys will be the first people to hear this, that we're going to be back at the same spot on Atlantic Avenue for a Halloween show at the end of this month.
Wow, that sounds so exciting.
That's dope.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Halloween shows are always fun, too.
Absolutely. Now, do y'all dress up for Halloween?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we usually do.
Who do you guys have in mind of going as this year?
Well, we just found out today, so we haven't even brainstormed yet.
Yeah, but in years past, we've done all kinds of stuff. One year, we were all superheroes. Another year, we all dressed up like our favorite artists from the 70s. I think, BR, you were Marvin Gaye, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Now, Chanel, how have the fellas been treating you lately? Is it you still doing good? You haven't got another female to join the group yet?
Olivia Martinez is the other female in the group, and she's been there from the beginning. I just don't think anybody's got a chance to feature her yet. Am I mistaken on that, guys? Or no? So I'm not standing alone here.
There you go. See, y'all gotta start getting her on the line.
You guys gotta bring her on here.
Well,
she couldn't make it today, unfortunately, but I think she spoke to you guys with Carnage last time, right?
Right.
Okay.
You know what? You're absolutely correct. See, we never get both the females at the same time, so we only think it's one.
It's always one or
We
the
gotta do something
other.
about that. That's our bad.
Y'all hold the girls hostage. We only get one girl at a time.
We need
We're
more
going
ladies.
to put those at the same time one day.
Absolutely. So let's break down what dropped on September 30th. Break down to the listeners right now what they can expect. What's the vibe with it? We play Time Is Now over and over and over and over and over. So
And
give
they
us
love
another
it.
inside look of what people can expect off of this.
Well,
And this how we're gonna do it. I want to hear everybody answer. So we're gonna take that same question to everybody so we can hear everybody's answer.
Okay, great.
Who
Who's
wants to go
first?
BR, you want to take it?
With those 4 songs, you're getting like 4, almost like it's like 4 different children. It's like you have 4 kids. They're all totally different. Time Is Now has the Afro beat, reggae ska feel to it, and while it has a feel of like an upbeat dance song, we're still, we're talking about some relevant things, talking about our lives. It's a motivational song. It's kind of like it's kind of like a pep talk, like if you're about to get in a football game or something. It's like the huddle. And then we got Remix Del Fuego, which is the remix to Fueguísimo. That was a big song that we had a few years ago. And that one, we get into the reggaeton a little bit. I rap in Spanish, singing in Spanish. And that one, whenever we perform it, that gets people dancing, so that's also more upbeat. And then the other two are a little more on the lyrical side, a little more of, if you're a traditional, you like to just nod your head and get into real lyricism, you'll really dig the other songs, Closing Statement and Sideways Straight Talk. And Sideways Straight Talk, while it's lyrical, it's also got a little bit of like a hardcore edge to it. It's got a little bit of a rock and roll feel to it. So you can really bang out to that one. And I'd say if you like to work out, put that one on when you go to the gym, and you'll hit it hard when you go to the gym. Okay. That's a motivational song, too.
Okay. Who's next?
This is Jabril. I'll step in. So I'll just add to that Time Is Now and Remix Del Fuego, those were both written primarily by Chanel. She came in with those songs, and the rest of us just added our pieces to them, and those are two of our most popular songs when we play out. And then Sideways Straight Talk, that kind of started with Stacy Black Velvet. He came in, with a bass line. I started doing the drum beat to it, and then it kind of took off from there. And we worked on that one a lot at his house, not even in the studio. We were just hanging out together at his house doing it. And then Closing Statement was really BR's child. He came through with the verses, on a remix album that he put together. And then Carnage added his piece to it, and then, in the studio we decided to kind of put our own music on it to make it ours.
Okay.
Who's next?
Yeah, I'll go next. Yeah, it's like basically what BR and Jabril has said, so far. I like to add to that too. With the EP, you are getting, 4 different, kinds of styles. Especially when Chanel brought in Time Is Now and Remix De Fuego. One of the special things about Remix De Fuego is the way it goes into this reggaeton, and BR is rapping in Spanish, and Chanel is singing in Spanish, and then we kind of do like the traditional salsa, breakdown and stuff to get the movement, get the people dancing and things like that. So that always works out well live, and definitely with Time Is Now, also because of the, Afrobeat, influence, right there. So you definitely think you're listening to a Fela Kuti song, so that always gets people moving. And in the lyrical standpoint of view, Sideways Straight Talk and Closing Statement, that's definitely for those who want to, nod their head and, bang out, especially Sideways Straight Talk, because, BR gets real kind of, political and social on it, and say things that while you'll, rock out to it, you'll also be listening, and, it's motivational too, because it may make you want to take down the system, and things like that. And change was wrong, things that's right. So that's what you can expect. Yeah, that's what you can expect from the time, from the EP.
Okay, Miss Lady.
Thank you. Just a little way patient for it. I would say also that this EP, this new album, also reflects a lot of the conversations that we've had with the fans. I think one thing that gets lost in the sauce with musicians, and performing artists is that no one's listening to the people, especially with the major radio stations and things like that. They kind of dictate what people are supposed to think. So in this case, at least I know for the 2 songs that I composed, it was also part of listening to what people like about us, and also what they would want to hear from us, and trying to steer some of the music towards that aspect as well. So it's a personal endeavor coming from all of our artistic standpoints, how BR and Carnage, how they've worked together as rappers, but also it's come together as like, which musical styles, will also appeal to the palette of people who are already listening to music already. So there's that aspect of it too, but you see what happens.
Okay.
Now, is that how you guys write most of your songs? Someone comes up with an idea, they bring it to the studio, and you guys just add on to it? Or is it always just one person bringing in the new ideas?
Like what you say, every time somebody comes with an idea and we add to it.
Okay.
That's good.
It's rare that one person does everything.
Now, Chanel, I'm sorry. Now, Chanel, you spoke on something that not a lot of people is listening to the music right now. Now, do you guys feel as a group that has substance in your music? Y'all touching a lot of great topics. Do you feel it's a little hard to push your music and opposed to the music on a lot of stations that has no substance, has no point to it, no meaning? Do you feel it's a little harder?
I think and correct me, fellas, if you disagree. I think we definitely discovered that there are difficulties with that, with being able to promote our music. I also think about how to write music that would appeal to the general culture, but also still be appealing to us. Even when we try to write a song that has no meaning, it winds up having a meaning to it.
Absolutely. That's absolutely true, Chanel.
You hit the nail on the head that where we do have successes, if we can make a song that has like a party feel to it. So if you're not paying attention, you might just feel like it's a regular club joint or whatever, but we still manage to, in the lyrics, make our points and get our views across and still entertain at the same time. So we end up having to play this middle ground. But yeah, it's definitely harder. We probably would have been on BT already if we were talking about some BS.
I would agree with you.
Yeah,
now a lot of listeners, we have new listeners, old listeners. You guys, you made a theme song for us that was amazing,
and everyone loves it.
And you made it from scratch. And when you talk about originality like that, it's not a lot of music out right now with originality.
And it's not a lot of groups that have
substance.
Originality.
So how okay, I'm quite sure you get some love from radio shows, but how do you pull in your fans? Like, how can new listeners follow you guys, get in touch with you guys, hear your music,
and
etc.?
Stay up to date with you guys.
Well, for people who are in New York, especially when it's warm outside, we're always playing outside, and that's how we meet a lot of new people that way. They see us at a show, and then they find us on the internet. Our website's brtimebomb.com. And then the other way, and this is how we end up picking up people all over the world, is from YouTube, because we've got a ton of videos there, and BR, I think, handles that more than anybody else. BR, we get people from, all over the world on there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Between the internet and in person, we do interact with people a lot. I think in person is better, but yeah, we have actually linked up with people from other countries over the internet, and then down the line met them in person and collaborated with them, or they even just come to an event or something like that. But we're all pretty friendly people. So if anybody is interested in us, we meet them halfway.
That's good. Well, you guys are definitely friendly to us, and we love you here.
I'm sorry, what did you say again?
I said you guys are definitely friendly to us, and we love you here on the station, and the fans and the listeners.
Yay!
Likewise.
Where the love is mutual.
Well, I love. Go ahead. Say that again.
I was like, no, but each time we talk with you two, it's always fun.
That's good.
Well, I just love you guys' originality. I love you guys' originality, and it's definitely harder to stay original in this day and age, because everyone goes with trends, and when you guys make music for the soul, so your music is going to be timeless. Like, it can live on and on and on, and we all know trend music fades out.
And for my generation, we don't really have any groups that actually play real true instruments. Everything is sound effects here, sound effects there, and you guys do that, and I think that is just so amazing.
And I think that's the thing that we appreciate. Thanks. That we appreciate the fact that there are people like you who actually get it. No one asks anyone who's famous right now to play covers, and we also, we want that to be established too. Just like every other artist that's been out, that people have accepted them for who they are and what their message is. We want to do the same. So, it's a blessing to us to have you guys and people like you who get what we're doing, who appreciate what we're doing, and is willing to promote it to outer society, in order to have the message heard and to have the music heard. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we need to call in the million of you out there, so hopefully get out there soon.
Now look, listen. It took y'all 12 minutes to finally loosen up. Now y'all laughing.
I know.
At first y'all started all proper and polite. I'm like, talk. It's okay. We family.
This is your home.
Oh, you know what? I mean, like you said, you know, we just want to make sure we don't all talk over, you know, each other and stuff. It's like, because we're just trying to listen out for each other. I mean, if we were all sitting down, you know, right with you, definitely much easier. Forget it.
Listen, this is BR and Timebomb Radio right now. This is
Exactly.
Listen. I want y'all to go ahead and just like talk like y'all were talking y'all in the studio. Like Carnage, I want to hear you be like, so listen, y'all got to go out and get that EP. Go and pick this up. BR, you supposed to be spitting verses. I'm supposed to hear drums in the back. Come on, like get pumped for me one time.
So actually, I gotta fix at the moment. I gotta go to work.
There you go.
But I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'll leave y'all. But I gotta dip out and go to work. But Jabril will spit a 16 note, and Chanel will do the beat. Oh man. And, y'all ain't ready for me to spit.
Oh, yes they are, man. Yes they are.
And
I just sing and pray for the people.
Well, listen.
you know, we'll get the album, see what happens. It's out now. Check our website, and you know, y'all let them know the rest.
No doubt, man. Got these from here.
All right, peace out, y'all. Thanks.
All right, definitely. So let's get serious real quick. September 30th, it dropped.
Yep.
Right now, where can people go and pick it up right now?
Right now, they can get it on cdbaby.com. That's where they can pick it up right now, and then it should be on iTunes in like 2 days. And we're also working it out so people can pick it up on our website with PayPal. That should be set up in a couple of days too.
Okay. So once you get that set up, send it to us so we can get it up on the U store.
Most definitely.
And we start pumping it right now. We got both the singles. We're going to add the new single in today, and we're going to be banging both the singles.
Time is Now and Sidewalk Straight Talk.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Now,
That's it.
now are all of you on Twitter?
Yeah. We're on Twitter also.
Yes, Twitter will.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
But
I'm on Twitter right now talking about this interview.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Okay, so let people know where they can reach y'all.
Okay, the Twitter address is twitter.com/BR and Timebomb. That's BRAND Timebomb. YouTube, just search our name and you're gonna get like a couple hundred videos. Facebook, you know, we definitely have a page there, but you know how the Facebook addresses are. It's like your name and then a whole bunch of numbers and letters. So if folks just search for us on there, it'll come up.
Okay.
And BR, I know, is working on getting us on this. Yeah, that's right, Chanel. And BR is working on getting us on Google Music too, which is like a brand new thing. I don't even know about it, but BR is all about the computers, so he's working that out.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's good to hear. We definitely got to get you guys on the U store so the listeners can go there and download the album as well. And we'll make sure we follow you guys on Twitter so we can stay in touch.
Now, do y'all have any personal Twitters where people can contact y'all personally, or they just go straight to BR and Timebomb?
We got the band one, and then I've got one. This is Jabril talking. I've got my own personal one. I think I'm the only one of us on Twitter besides the band.
Yeah, I mean, you can find me on Facebook. You know.
That's right. Yeah, everybody else is on Facebook
Okay.
except Olivia. We gotta get her on Facebook.
Well,
She ain't never coming.
y'all have to stop being strangers and make sure y'all
Yes,
call
yes.
back
We
all
love
the
having
time.
you guys.
Oh,
Yo, the Good Time Show always shows us love, man, and the love is mutual. That's for sure.
Oh man, we appreciate y'all so much. So the floor is y'all right now. Right now, y'all can kick the new single. Y'all got the floor, introduce it, kick the new single, let people know we finna jump into it right now.
Yeah. This is VR and Timebomb representing New York. Right here on the Good Time Show. They're gonna drop Ready Chanel, ready Jarrell. Let's say that on your count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Time is now.